Park Bo-gum quickly takes Kim Yoo-jung's hand when he sees her standing alone. So tender. Watch the short clip we open the video with. That little moment is a perfect example of how a single, unadorned gesture can set an entire fandom buzzing. If you like your celebrity moments served quietly but loaded with feeling, this story is for you. Lights dim, cameras humming, and one actor simply crossing the room to offer the warmest bit of company to a colleague who looks briefly alone. It's the kind of thing that makes people pause, replay, and smile a little too loudly. This piece comes to you from BSNO, Asian Stars Spotlight, where we collect and break down the tiny cinematic beats from award ceremonies and red carpets. Think of the channel as your field guide to the micro moments that turn ordinary nights into fan lore. Now let's walk through the scene everyone can't stop talking about. The Asia Artist Awards in Taiwan closed with all the usual razzle-dazzle. Group hugs, last-minute selfies, and a sea of light sticks glittering like floating fireflies. In the hum of goodbyes and handshakes, a quieter image stood out, caught on fan cameras and shared across feeds. Kim Yoo-jung, elegant in a sleek black dress, standing just a little apart from the cluster of artists. She wasn't visibly upset or awkward. Rather, she gave off a serene, slightly pensive aura, like a princess pausing on a palace balcony to look at the stars. Park Bo-gum noticed. That's the part that made all the difference. In a clip that's now been replayed dozens, if not hundreds, of times, he glances around, sees Yoo-jung slightly separated from the commotion, and moves toward her. No fanfare, no grand gesture. He simply reaches out, takes her hand, and guides her back toward the group. The action, compact and unflashy, landed like a soft punctuation mark in the middle of a noisy evening, and fans lost it in the best way. Why did that single handhold matter so much? Because it felt instinctive and protective rather than performative. Park Bo-gum isn't the kind of public figure who constantly stages tender moments. His brand of kindness is quiet and precise. The way he approached Yoo-jung suggested he was doing something for her, not for cameras. He was offering steadiness in a moment when the world around them was loud and moving fast. To watchers, that translated into something more resonant than mere politeness. A subtle, unmistakable caring. Kim Yoo-jung's reaction made the moment even sweeter. She didn't pull away or flinch. Instead, she took his hand and walked with him as if this were a familiar rhythm. The two moved together with an ease that looked rehearsed by years of shared history rather than by any script. Fans who had followed their on-screen partnership in Love in the Moonlight recognized that same comfortable rhythm. The easy shorthand built between actors who have spent long hours creating a shared emotional language on set. It's worth pausing over the small details captured by the fan footage. The camera angle is from a distance, but you can see the micro-behaviors that spell intimacy. The way Bo-gum's posture subtly shields the space between them, the way Yoo-jung's shoulders relax as she lets herself be led, and the gentle timing of the move. Not sudden, not dramatic, just perfectly placed. Those are the cues fans scour for when they're trying to read a real feeling from a brief public moment. And here they stacked up in a way that felt convincing. Unsurprisingly, the internet reacted. Comments poured in with a mix of joy, nostalgia, and the occasional dramatic flourish. This is not the first time they look like this together. It's so natural. Of all the people there, he went to her. If that's not something, what is? This is a moonlight moment forever engraved in our hearts. Fans clipped the scene, slowed it down into sweet motion GIFs, and overlaid soft music to build a mood board of the evening's most tender seconds. The energy from those edits was equal parts celebration and wistful longing, the perfect cocktail for a fandom that treasures both on-screen stories and off-screen glimpses. Beyond the Twitter threads and fan edits, there's a deeper reason this struck a chord. Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo-jung's chemistry isn't only public because of vehicle-sized headlines. It's built on an actual body of work, a popular drama that cemented their pairing in the public imagination. Those shared creative memories mean that small, unscripted moments read like sequels or callbacks. Fans don't just see two colleagues, They see characters they loved and a continuity of tenderness that feels meaningful. Still, as much as joy and excitement dominated the reaction, a few voices reminded everyone to be cautious. The clip captures a fleeting shared instant in a crowded room. It's beautiful to admire, and it's also private in its own way. Our channel's take is straightforward. Savor the sweetness, celebrate the apparent warmth, but respect boundaries. Public attention can amplify joy and pressure, so a little care from fans goes a long way. At its heart, the moment is simple. An actor notices his colleague alone and offers a hand. But sometimes the simplest acts are the loudest in feeling. The gesture read as a quiet promise. You're not alone. And for many viewers that line resonated harder than any scripted line on a stage. Whatever the future brings for the pair, that handhold will remain a tiny, perfect testament to how understated kindness can become the evening's most unforgettable scene. Their bond, whether you call it a deep friendship or something more tender, has always felt rooted in genuine respect. On set, they listened to each other, trusted one another's instincts, and built scenes from mutual give and take rather than showy dramatics. That kind of professional intimacy translates into a warmth viewers can't help but notice. It's visible in the way they sync up in interviews, finish each other's sentences in fan panels, and offer quiet encouragement during award speeches. Those small, respectful habits become the backbone of a relationship that feels steady and real. That authenticity helped fuel the enormous success of their joint projects. Love in the Moonlight didn't just deliver high ratings. It created cultural moments, viral scenes, soundtrack hits, and fashion trends that kept both of their careers rising long after the finale aired. Critics praised their nuanced chemistry, but audiences rewarded it with devoted fandoms and lasting affection. As a result, both actors have enjoyed flourishing careers. Individual award nominations, headline-making roles, and the kind of brand partnerships that follow people the public truly believes in. Looking ahead, fans hope that their relationship, however the two choose to define it, continues to be a source of creative energy. Whether that means another collaboration on screen, more public moments of supportive camaraderie, or simply both thriving in their separate paths while cheering each other on, the pattern is the same. Mutual admiration, shared history, and success built together. If you want more breakdowns of clips like this one, the slow-mo, the frame-by-frame, the affectionate analysis, Asian Star Spotlight. We'll keep curating and contextualizing these moments so fans can relive them responsibly. For now, whether you call it chemistry, camaraderie, or something tenderly in between, one thing is clear. That handhold lit up the night, and fans will be replaying it for a long time to come.